Welcome to the RSP Boiler Room. I'm Matt Waldman with the Rookie Scouting Portfolio. I was asked to do a Boiler Room on Jerry Jeudy. And I've been waiting a little while to do some work on Jerry Jeudy, not because I haven't seen him yet and I wanted to take my time to do it. I've seen him a long time ago, and I was very excited about his prospects. But I figured there'd be plenty of tape to be able to look at later on. And that time that I was really excited about him didn't come during any regular season game. It came his freshman year in the Alabama A-Day game, the spring game. Here he is at the bottom right. And what else would be better than to show you Jerry Jeudy against some of the better defenders in college football in the nation than against his own defense that he practices on a regular basis. Now, obviously, this is still early on in their practice sessions, so he's unfamiliar, not quite as familiar with them as he probably would be now. But still, I thought it was an interesting look because there are two plays from this game that happened in a row that pretty much said to me, this guy is going to be very good and he's only going to get better as he develops. And he shows some advanced skills on these two plays. The first one here, bottom right, facing this cornerback. Watch him put the move on the cornerback. About 3-step move, arm over, get outside, get even. And about the 45, something interesting happens there. Did you catch it? What happens at the 45 right there? One more time. You got an extra bit of separation. How did that happen? Well, we're going to slow it down for you. Watch as he gets to the 45. He kind of pauses. Just slows his stride ever so slightly and looks back to the ball. Watch the defender's head. See the defender look up like that? Once he looked up like that, he gave up the separation because now Jeudy's able to take that extra step and stretch out there and make the catch. It was a veteran move, very good manipulation trick by a freshman receiver to be able to slow down, get his hand right there, then stretch out for it at the 40. You don't see this oftentimes from a young receiver. And he has a nice little move there too to be able to get his hand in the chest. And what I'd say is not so much a push off as it is framing the separation. He's not really pushing as much as he is just kind of saying, establishing this is my space. And his look up right there like that forces the defender to look up and he loses that half a step. And that's all it takes. See if we can get another close-up look at it. See the hand right there and the look back. When you're looking back like that, that's kind of a signal saying you're about to jump up to try and catch it. The defender looks back for it. Jeudy gets that little half step. That's all he needed. Sweet veteran move. Now here's another one that I love. You're going to watch him on the, singled up to the right side again. You're going to see an outside in move. Get inside, turn that shoulder away. Very good job of doing that. And then watch the defender recover, that trailing defender. Look how he's on the inside hip and he's recovering here. But Jeudy leaps early, gets behind the defender, pulls the ball away. I remember seeing this play and I was like, I'm done. I am done because with a defender over top, a safety over top coming across, he doesn't try and veer back into the play. He gives up the space. Allows the defender to run under him, puts on the brakes, catches the ball over the top of him. Comfort in tight spaces. Skill to track the ball. Timing his leap. Good technique in tight coverage. These are all things that you don't often see even from, upperclassmen at the receiver position. But here he is, pulling the ball away and playing big when he's not all that big. Great timing on his end. And just such a pair of veteran moves for a freshman in a spring game against some of the top athletes in the nation. When you integrate these types of skills, to me, when people always ask me, well, what's important to look for in a wide receiver? What's important to look for at a running back? What are the most valuable things you look for? The answer I have is integrated technique. I want to see, one thing is like a word, if you say speed or hand-eye coordination, That's a word. I want to see, that's how would I say it? A position player expresses something with a word. I want to see players express in sentences and in paragraphs. When you can integrate, your athletic skill with your technical skill, with your ball tracking, with the situation of the defender playing you and reading that defender and then manipulating that defender, you're thinking in paragraphs. You're not just thinking in words, and you're expressing it in paragraphs. That's the football equivalent of expression, at least. I mean, look at what he's doing here. The techniques are great. Understanding where the defender's placement is, where the ball's going to be, manipulating the situation to be able to go back and win it. Whereas young players coming out of high school are still talking in just one word at a time or a sentence at a time, and people are congratulating them. This is the football equivalent of a guy speaking in sentences and in paragraphs and thinking in chapters. Jerry Jeudy's thinking in chapters. Thanks again for watching. For more RSP Boiler Room videos, you can check out my YouTube channel, Matt Waldman's RSP Film Room, and my site, www.mattwaldmanrsp.com. See if we can get a close-up of this look before we're out. Very nice hands technique there.